Hi guys, how are you doing today? I apologise for this format. A lot of stuff going on in my life right now, so quite busy, but I'm still going to try and upload as much as I possibly can, obviously. So there are a few things that I want to go into today, but if you don't know me already, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about no contact and the power of time, okay? So what's important to know about the no contact rule is that it reveals to you over time how someone feels about you, right? Whether that's an ex or someone else you're using the no contact rule on. But most people, I believe, who have come to my channel are having issues with trying to get an ex back or trying to get over their ex, and they're trying to apply the no contact rule. They're trying to stay strong while they're doing the no contact rule. I've heard a lot of people comment and say, like, I always watch your videos to make sure that I don't I don't break no contact, which is great. So I do see you, I do read all the comments, so please do know that I'm doing that. And I appreciate everyone who comments or likes and subscribes, because those things they really do help my channel out. And if you would like to see growth for me, and what I would appreciate is if you could leave a like and leave a comment and things like that. You don't even have to leave a nice comment, okay? Because this is what I find quite funny, if I do actually receive negative comments, which doesn't happen a lot. Right, but when it does happen, it's kind of funny, because what they're doing is they're boosting the algorithm for the videos. So if they say like, "Oh, I hate you," or "Why is this person who looks so young coaching people? What's she got that what gives her the right to coach people?" And things like that, whatever the excuse is. But I find it always really funny when I get hate, because it's like, well, you're just boosting my videos by engaging with the video, so thanks. So it's always kind of like they're shooting themselves in the foot, basically, by commenting and liking and or disliking, right? Because it still helps the algorithm, okay? But anyway, so the great thing about the no contact rule, so if you're trying to attract an ex, or you're just using the no contact rule for other reasons, one of the great things about the no contact rule is that it reveals over time how someone feels about you. So your ex, for example, if your ex loves you, cares about you, still wants to be with you, and there's maybe bluffing about breaking up with you, then if you apply the no contact rule, what will happen is, once they don't hear from you and they haven't heard from you in a while, they'll start to fear losing you. And because they're fearing losing you, obviously they're going to try and do something to make that not happen. So that's when they reach out to you. That's when they re-add you and refollow you and things like that, and they try to create contact with you, and they call you up maybe as well. So that's how you know, basically, that your ex may be missing you, if they initiate contact with you, if they reach out to you, if they message you, if they phone you up, right? So an important thing to note about that is, as well, is that it's important to take into consideration the context of a message that an ex may send you. Okay, so an ex that's contacting you because they have an ulterior motive and because they don't actually want to get back with you, what they will do is they will say, "Hey, how are you?" Maybe start a little conversation with you, and then they'll go into what they really want, which is, "Oh, can you tell me what time you finish work? Because we need to go and do this. We need to go and file these papers for our divorce or whatever. Or could you go and pick up Timmy from football practice if you have kids? Or can you send me these notes over, because maybe they work with you or something." It could be also the case of, they might be like, "Oh, when can I pick up my stuff?" Or "When can you come and collect yours?" Those kinds of things. That's not a great sign about them wanting to get back with you. What that says to me is that they're contacting you because they have an ulterior motive, and the ulterior motive is whatever happens after that. "Hey, how have you been?" That sort of thing. It may be the case that they don't even say, "Hey, how are you?" They might be just like, "Can I get my stuff back?" Or something like that, right? Which obviously isn't great, right? But if your ex contacts you, yeah, and they still love you and they still care about, what you'll find is that they'll just inquire about you, and they'll want to keep the conversation going. They'll be like, "Hey, how you been? How you doing?" You'll be like, "Yeah, I'm doing really well, thanks. How are you?" They're like, "Yeah, I'm doing really well. So how's the family? What have you been up to these days?" So if they're just solely inquiring about you and they're trying to keep the conversation going, that's a great sign that your ex wants to get back with you. So if you want to get back with them, which I don't always condone, because usually I think an ex is an ex for a reason, and it's never usually a good idea to get back with an ex. But if you did want to get back with your ex and you felt like, "Yeah, I really lost someone good, I really want them back in my life. I really wish we hadn't broken up, and you're really, really, really regretting the breakup, basically, and really regretting what happened, then what you can do is you can just say, hey, it was great chatting with you. It was great to hear from you. We should have a catch-up sometime. When are you available? Okay, now if you're really hell-bent on getting your ex back, one of the best things that you can do is you can go to the YouTube, you can go to my homepage on YouTube and go to the channel trailer, and there's a video there called How to Get Your Ex Back. Okay, and it's a PDF that I read out. It's like a little audio book kind of thing. It's free for you to watch. There is a hard copy of it that you can find on my website if you would like to print it out and make notes, which is only about £10. I don't know how that equals in dollars, but if you're from America. But if you want something that like a hard copy that you can print out, you can go and purchase that PDF and print it out, and you can write notes on it and things like that. But it is free for you to listen to and to read as well, because it's not just you can see the writing as well. It's not just an audio. You can watch it completely for free here on YouTube because it's my channel trailer. Okay, you should be able to find it. You should be able to also find it if you just type in Christine Loveridge, How to Get Your Ex Back, and that it should come up as well. But you'll be able to tell because it looks a tiny bit different from my other YouTube thumbnails, because it has the actual cover of the PDF in the thumbnail, so you'll be able to tell, and it will say How to Get Your Ex Back as well. Okay, so yeah, please go and check that out if you are really interested in getting your ex back, because that goes into like a really concise and condensed version of what to do, even for those people that did the breaking up. If the person that broke up, who did the dumping, wants to get back with their ex, and how to, how to navigate and stuff after that as well. Okay, so what the no contact rule also does then as well is that if your ex doesn't care about you, if your ex doesn't love you, okay, what happens there is that you'll realize over time that this person doesn't care about you, and you'll know to let go because they haven't reached out, they don't miss you, they don't care, you haven't heard from them in a long time. It may be the case that they're in a new relationship and things like that. Okay, so that's why the no contact rule is so powerful, because it shows to you exactly where you stand with someone, especially an ex, because if they love you and care about you, they'll reach out, and if they don't, then you'll just never hear from them, right? And that's why this video is titled No Contact and the Power of Time, because the power of time reveals to you exactly where you stand with this person and if they actually care about you or not, right? And that's powerful, powerful knowledge to know, right? And also what it does as well, when you go into no contact, you're walking away and you're being strong, right? You're no longer giving in to the temptation to message your ex and things. So it really builds your will up. And it just does amazing things for you to be able to do that and to be able to stick to it. Okay, because it's so important to be able to do that, because because what you got to understand is no amount of you begging, no amount of you pleading, no amount of you trying to reason with your ex, or even just being friends with your ex and trying to get them to fall back in love with you, is going to make them fall back in love with you, right? And if you're really sad about the breakup and things like that, and you're telling your ex, and you're really sorry about, and you're trying all these different things, and you're maybe even trying to make your ex feel sad about breaking up with you. You're trying to make them feel bad because you're so down and you're so depressed, or whatever it may be that the breakup happened. An ex is not going to get back with you if just out of pity, and because pity isn't attractive, right? They may pity you, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be attracted to you, and you can't really be attracted to someone that you pity and you feel sorry for. So never put on this sort of like sorry for myself sort of situation, because that's never going to work out either, right? It's always best to be strong, to walk away, to go into no contact, because that displays that you're strong emotionally, that you're ready to let go. And if your ex cares about you, they will get back in touch. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.